welcome back to In the Kitchen with Sandy, and today I am cooking up something very simple but very tasty as always. Today I am in the mood for a nice help me out, Liv, what do you call these? Quesadilla. What am I gonna call? We're making a quesadilla. And these are so easy to make and they are so delicious, and we're gonna make one. So that's what we're gonna do. What I want you to do here is I've got a big pan here. You see my big pan? And I'm going to put just a little pat of butter in it. Just one little pat of butter. And we're going to let that just melt there. These are so perfect. And while we're waiting for that to melt, all I'm using here is some like lightly chopped or small chopped, whatever, onions and tomatoes. I'm just making one today. Olivia really loves these things, so that's what we're having. Don't you love them? Don't you love them? Tell them how you love them. She's just going, Mother, I don't want to speak. But we're also going to use some of the big, these super soft shells here, the soft shells, tortilla shells. And if you wanted this to be low carb, this is perfect. I've made these low carb for, you know, when I do low carb, which isn't very often, but when I do, you can also get the low carb wraps, and I've got them over there somewhere. My dog's looking for something to chew on. But the low carb wraps only have like 6 grams of net carbs in them. And you know, this is perfect if you're doing a low carb diet because they're absolutely amazing. But we're not doing the low carb diet today, so we're going to use these big ones. If you want to use the smaller ones, you could. And as that's melting here, kind of made like just like a grilled cheese. Very simple. Let's show you what we're going to do here. It don't get any more simple than this. Did I say that right? Okay, you're just going to throw it right in there. And that is soft. They didn't lie on the package. Just toss that baby right in there. And then I've got my cheese here. We're going to use, excuse the law, we're going to use a mixture of the Mexican and mild cheddar. You can use any type of cheese you want to use. Throw it, you know, play with it. Play with it, you know. Make whatever you want to make with it. I've also made these with chicken. And you know, some nice diced up chicken. You could use taco meat, anything you want to do. This is just like a cheesy quesadilla with onions and tomatoes and some sauce on there. Oh shit, let's just put the whole damn thing on there. Let's not play. We want this quesadilla to be cheesy. And then we're going to also add just a little, and I've got this on about medium because we're just going to brown it like a grilled cheese. Simple, very simple. And like I said, I like to mix the cheeses here to mix it up a little bit. Perfect. You don't need a whole lot. You want more than that, Liv? No, she said no, so we're good to go on that. And then while that's doing its thing, we're going to go ahead and add our onions. You don't have white onions? You want to add green onions? Add green onions. This is your playground when it comes to cooking. So add as much or as little. I guess I could get the bowl out of the way here. Oops, just dropped an onion. And then we're going to add the tomatoes. Just kind of scatter them about there. I can't tell you how easy and how delicious this is. You know, this is not, you got some soup cooking on the stove instead of having grilled cheese. This would be perfect. You know, surprise your kids with something a little bit different. Or your husband, or hell, surprise yourself. Surprise yourself. Okay, now that's perfect. And then we're going to add, and this is not a sponsored video. However, Taco Bell, if you would like to pay me for using your products, that would be perfectly fine. I don't know what that is, but that looked awful. All right, I like to use the, help me say this right. I call it diabolical sauce. It's diabolical because it makes things change in your stomach real quick. No, I'm just kidding. But we just go ahead. It's a Diablo. This stuff is, it's a little spicy, but it's absolutely amazing. Whoops. She's going to kill me because I added too much. Actually, I just add a couple drizzles to it, to be honest with you. She's like, damn. She will have an extra glass of milk with it. She doesn't do hot stuff very well. We must not be related. Just a couple little drizzles of that. If you want more, add more. But I'm making this for my daughter. You know, so it's got to be a PG rated when it comes to the hot sauce, because she's not, you know, really old enough for the hot stuff yet. Oh, and also the salsa verde. I love this stuff. I could just take a bath in this, I swear to you. It's so good. And just a couple little drizzles of that. Come out of there. Mama got the shakes today. No, I'm just kidding. It's just hard when you try to get just a little bit out. Because she is like, that's enough, Mother, that's enough. Not too much. See, my cheese is already melting. See, and this is perfect. Look at that. Is that enough, Liv? She said that's enough. She said this. She said, so that means that's enough. Oh, it smells delicious already. And you just gotta top it off there. Look, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And then just top it off there. And by the time you get all your stuff in there, it's probably starting to turn brown. You cook it like a pancake, baby. Oh, gorgeous. I'm going to put just a little bit more butter in there because we're going to flip this baby. I'm going to have a drink of my coffee real quick. I'm turning into a coffeeholic. All right. These are easy to flip. Just go ahead and stick the butter in there. Let it start melting around. You want your bottom layer to get nice and brown, and this one has perfectly. And you're just going to flip it over. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Now we're just going to let this go for about another minute or two, and it's that simple. And the look how crunchy. Listen, can you hear that? This is already getting a little nice crunch to it. It's lovely. It's lovely. So while we're waiting on that, I just want to remind you guys that my it's a go for my seasonings. So if you would like to place an order for that, just be sure to email me. They're amazing. You will love them. I had one of my friends the other day that I work with. I took her a free sample of it, and she says she's put it on popcorn, chicken, everything. She's crazy like that. She likes to mix her life up a little bit, and it's delicious. But you know, I would love for you to order some of that. It's amazing. It's just loaded with garlic, and it's got garlic and onion, a little bit of crushed red peppers in it, and it's got some paprika, and what else does it have in there? It's got all kinds of goodies, but it's amazing. You're gonna like it. Back to the coffee here. Now this is just about done. Like I said, you just want the cheese to melt, and you just want it to brown on both sides. Now if you want to, you can serve this with sour cream. You can serve this with salsa. You can serve it with anything that you want to serve it with. I'm just looking for my parsley here to make a nice little, make it nice, look nice and pretty. This could be dangerous because there's stuff that just like really, was you getting my baby feet stretching? She's getting my little tiny baby feet stretching. This is done to perfection. See, this took maybe about 3 or 4 minutes, honestly. So the cheese is nice and melted. Let's peek under there. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. And then we're going to put it right on our plate here. Let's go over to the other part of the kitchen. All right, now, where'd my pizza cutter go? This is beautiful. Now, I will stop talking for a second so you can hear the crunch to it. You hear that? Ah, shit. Or shoot. I can't cut right. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to show you what we're going to do. My counter's clean because I just washed it because I wash things like crazy here. And then you're just going to turn it to the side. Cut it again. You're going to love this. If you're a seafood lover, if you want to add some seafood to it, some like little baby shrimps or, you know, some lobster meat. Oh gosh, that sounds like another In the Kitchen with Sandy video, doesn't it, right there? Look how beautiful that is. Absolutely wonderful. And then we're just going to plate this up, and look at that. And actually, that one is big enough for, you know, a couple people. Look at that. Look at that cheese. Roscoe's even looking at the cheese. Look how beautiful that is. And that is In the Kitchen with Sandy's very own cheesy quesadilla. And you know, I like to use fresh parsley usually, but I don't have any right now, so we're just going to sprinkle just a little bit on top just for color. And I'm going to take just a little bite and show you how amazing that is. Look at that. Look, the cheese, the onions, and oh, look at that. It's steaming hot, so you know what's going to happen. I'm going to fall in love immediately. The crunch is out of this world. It's amazing. It's delicious. Follow me. Give me a thumbs up. I chew slow. So make sure you subscribe to this video. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.